Alrighty, did a quick walkthrough. Everything is looking good. I got all the lights on. It was really, really cold in here. I did double check the thermostat because it's one of those Nest ones, and sometimes when you have the internet disconnected, it goes into a safety mode. So I have the heat running right now because it's down to about 47 in here, and we're about to get a pretty big windstorm. So if we lose power, I'd be really worried that at already 47, if it drops to 32, I don't want you to have frozen pipes. So I double checked, I ran water, everything looks really good. I'm not seeing anything crazy, but I wanna heat it up in here for now so that we don't have an issue this weekend. Because we're supposed to get 80-mile-an-hour winds. So everything looks really good. The tenants did a good job cleaning everything out. Nothing smells funny. Everything looks good. Like you had mentioned, you know, the floor does have some chips in it just from like wear and tear. The worst of it is definitely right here. So when I'm looking at comps, I will run that and just see if that's maybe something if we want to get closer to that 600 mark, 650 maybe even, depending on what the comps say, if that's something we maybe need to address before we list. You can see the wind's already starting. It's picking up. It's supposed to come in hot and heavy here. Cool, and the furnace is working. That feels nice and warm. It looks like the safety temp is 45 on that. And it just runs when it gets down to that temperature. So it looked like you only had about 45 minutes of heat ran yesterday, is what I was able to tell from the thermostat. But it should only heat for a little bit and then shut back off. I don't know what was the tenants and what's not, so I'm just gonna video everything as we go through here, so you can just see what's left. Some beer jugs. But yeah, they even cleaned this really well. You had really great tenants. Looking good. Some burned out bulbs. I couldn't get this to turn on. Some like scuff marks. I don't know if these were here before, but some scuff marks in the flooring. All in all though, everything looks really great. Let's go down first. Work my way back up. Nope, I had cleaned out everything really well. Just missing piece of trim there. And then this was like this when I walked in. So I don't know if like that little earthquake we had the other day knocked those like that. I have no idea. I have no idea why those are like that. Missing a smoke detector. And then the washer dryer, I'm confused on that one, but they're out there. But everything looks really good. I went ahead and Flushed and ran water. Everything looked good. Nothing's crazy. So I just want to make sure we don't have any frozen pipes. Yeah, not. Don't know. Don't know on those. And then I could not get these to turn on either. But everything looks great. They vacuumed. No weird smells. Everything was locked up tight. So looks like you got some extra deadbolt stuff too. Behind that. And nice and clean. And then we will head upstairs. Did I open this already? Yeah, nothing in there. So I don't know if you're able to remotely monitor the property at all. If that's what these are, not quite sure, but that would be something that I would consider, is either swapping, put in the, because if we're gonna show it, we want it definitely warmer than 47. So if we need to adjust something like that, let's keep that in mind. And then, yep, everything looked good in here. Let's go upstairs. It is chilly up here. Brr. My toes are freezing. But yeah, you can see that I have been the only one here, at least in a few days. But everything looks really, really good. I will do a quick walk around out front too, but there's a car over there that looks broken down. I don't know if that was yours. Everything looks good in here too. I'll turn the light on in here. Yeah, everything nice and clean. This one too. And run them in the other bathroom, but yeah. Water looking good. No issues. The light wasn't coming on in here either, but I can't quite reach the chain, so no issues though. I walked around the back, everything looked great. Here's that car out there. Not mine. Everything looked good. She looking sweet. This room was so bright because of the pink that I thought the light was on when I first came up, but nope, it's just how bright the sunset was. Yeah, like I barely even see moose tracks. It's awesome. Look at that view though. Got the screen on, but golly, so pretty. All right, my friend. I will get some comps run, but I wanted to give you a quick breakdown. And then I will send you, probably give me until tomorrow morning, get everything over to you with a nice bow on it, but I'll get you this video tonight. Bye.